All right. Welcome back, everybody. We are live here on twitch.tv/PerryVonVicious. If you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. We are, it's if you can't tell from the outfit, if you can't tell from the background here, we are in the throes of the holiday season, and to get us psyched and feeling good about it, I'm here to play some monster trucks. We can all chill out. We can. Wow, I'm just. Forgive me. I'm getting the chat to come up in another window, and Twitch is not playing so great. There it goes. Boom, Soda Pop. Welcome back with this Tier 1 subscription. 2 months in a row. Thank you, my friend. All right, we're getting ready to roll here. Welcome to the holiday stream, night 1 of Perry Streammas. Pulling the graphic up now. These are all things I could have gotten ready to do before I went live, but here we are. There we go. That's what I needed. There it is. We got Merry Streammas going on. Live tonight. We're gonna do some BeamNG monster trucks. I'll be live tomorrow night with WCW NWO Revenge on the N64. Monday night we're gonna do a wrestling watch along. It's gonna be my best matches of 2025, and I'm looking forward to that. And Tuesday we're gonna be down in the workshop making toys, just like Santa. All right. There we go. All right. So yeah, we're hopping in. We're gonna do a little. We're gonna do some monster trucks action. I got some cool stuff loaded up here. I did download. This is good. You're all gonna get a little glimpse into what my life looks like here if you're not from the same area that I am. We got a little a snowy East Coast view here, but we're gonna hop in with some monster trucks cruising around in the snow, and I think I want to start with something modern, a nice modern monster truck, something that can really handle a bit of some abuse in the snow and the rugged terrain of New England. Let's see. I hadn't really thought it through. I don't know who's jumping out at me. I don't know if there's a truck that really screams the holidays. You know? I kind of feel like maybe a Bigfoot would be good. And if I'm going to use one of the Bigfoot trucks here, I think I'm going with Power Wheels Bigfoot. Because getting a Power Wheels feels very holiday season. Feels like a Christmas morning present, you know? And I myself have been working on my 3D printed model of the same truck, the Bigfoot Power Wheels. I have the body here from a modern die-cast. I've been designing my own chassis and tires for it to harken back to the 1991 Hot Wheels Bigfoot Champions toys. And that's kind of what I've been working on most of today down in my workshop. I've got a pile of 3D printed monster truck toys and chassis all ready to go. And Tuesday we're going to be painting up those parts and doing some test fits and test assemblies, and hopefully I'll be able to show those off on a longer form video on my YouTube relatively soon. But yeah, it's been an exciting couple of weeks. I had a great match with Blitzkrieg Pro last weekend, where I teamed up with Delta Force and Heath Slater in an 8-man tag match. We were victorious. The finish of the match came the only way it could, the Perry go-round. I have been undefeated this year at Blitzkrieg Pro, and also undefeated at Pro Wrestling Grind this year. All right, here we go. We're in. Let's check. Rear steering is functional. Front steering is functional. Let's get our all-around look there. All right, and let's go explore some winter, a winter wonderland, if you will. I genuinely have not looked around this map at all, so I don't really know what's even here. And we may stick with exploring some snow and some weird alternate areas like this. We may hop into some arena monster truck work. All right, I'm getting some artifacting here. Just double checking. Don't have too many things open at once. All right, let's hop back in. Oh yeah, I love that the traction on the snow seems pretty accurate, really. I hope everyone's having a nice last weekend before the holidays here. Everyone's relaxing at home, having a good time. This is what it looks like when I go to visit family for the holidays. It's just a monster truck on a snowy highway. Ooh, we got our first, oh, right into the trees. Oh no, I'm stuck. All right, had to respawn a little. I think let's take that little side road. I wonder where that goes. Right into the trees. These roads are very narrow. Because I'm getting some sort of weird artifacting that doesn't usually happen with Beam for me. I'm having a little trouble avoiding running into that stuff. So we're gonna keep cruising through the snow though. I think it's fun, and we'll pop a few different vehicles in here to see what they do, how they want to behave. It's nice to take the, hey, Cody Brooks, welcome, bud. It's nice to be taking the Power Wheels Bigfoot for a spin in the snow here. Feels like a fitting tribute to a legendary driver we lost this year, Dan Runty, a Bigfoot driver legend, famous for driving this truck, passed away back in September. I was fortunate enough to meet Dan a couple of years ago. Myself and Rip Bison were at the Bigfoot Hot Wheels Monster Trucks live tour, and got to meet Dan, and he took us backstage and brought us out onto the track after the show and talked all things monster trucks with us. Couldn't have been a nicer guy. Very sorry to hear of his passing this year, but an incredible legacy in the world of monster trucks. Spent many a Sunday morning when I was young watching Dan Runty race on Trucks and Tractor Power on TNN, racing this very truck against Snakebite and Barefoot and Monster Patrol and Rampage, Carolina Crusher. You know, it was a great era to be a monster truck fan. We've kind of cruised a lot of similar looking areas. I think we need to find a good area to take it off-road and see what's around. I do wish I knew why I was getting all this artifacting. I don't usually get much of this. It doesn't feel particularly hot, so I'm almost wondering if our quiet background music is gumming up the works here. No sense fretting about that. I do also have a video playing in my background, so I'm asking a lot, my computer, but it should be capable of it. I use it for 3D modeling, so if it'll do that work, it should do the rest of this. All right. Uh-oh. There we go. Saved it. All right, let's get a look at what the hill is like over here. Let's just. I kind of want to just take it up and off the road and see. I think we got something broken here. Let's go ahead and refresh the truck before we hit the field. Boy, donuts are easy to do in the snow, huh? I tend to not say these kinds of things because I like to be a good role model, but when I very first got my first car, my 1987 Toyota Cressida. If you've never heard of a Cressida, neither had I, but I could afford it, and that's all that mattered. It was a 6-cylinder, fuel-injected, rear-wheel drive, very kind of large Toyota sports car. I would take that thing, and as soon as the snow hit, me and my friends would go. There's a parking lot not far from where we all kind of live that was not well maintained in the winter, and we would go do donuts in my car. And then my friends' cars, they all had to do their donuts in reverse because they had front-wheel drive. It meant that they got a much more cyclone-style donut going than I did. Mine was a very sort of old-school traditional donut. But hey, if there's one thing we know in New England, it's donuts. Oh, what is this lookout tower? Where are we? Oh, I bet we got a great view from up here. Oh yeah, let's pull this baby up here and park. Now let's let's get a look around here. Wow. Man, this game's so cool. Like, what a nerdy, dorky thing for me to be doing with my time. Alright, I do want to replace this truck with something a little brighter, because I think this is a good spot for a thumbnail on this. So let's see. What's going to be a good truck for a thumbnail? I'm thinking we either got to get an old school truck or like a relatively popular new school truck. Let's see what's in the old school truck area. Let's take a look. We got some originals here. We got my truck, the Vicious truck. But let's see if there's a recognizable old school truck that would look cool in this shot. Awesome Kong looks good. I will say a lot of these I can't actually run at the moment. There's something wrong with my download file and Steam, so I have no acceleration when I put them there. But right now we're just trying to get a good picture, so I don't really mind whether the truck runs or not. Buffalo Tremor 2, I don't know if I've seen them yet. They might have added some new ones, because when they had the updated file I downloaded, I feel like there were trucks in there that had not previously been in there. Buffalo Tremor seems pretty good. Gunslinger could be really good. Again, I'm looking for like brightly colored trucks. Like this one's cool. Maui Monster's cool, but it's not going to stand out against the snow. '92 Predator has a good look. 2010. Oh, that's right. This is the Predator that they rebuilt. That's why it's 2010. That's so funny. I was looking at it going 2010. I don't think that's right. Oh, Samson could look good there. He's got sort of the alternate, the weird tire side. Stomper could look good. Yeah, Stomper might be the answer. UFO's a good one. UFO was one that came around the little Thunder National shows around here when I was a kid. So maybe like, the Thunder Nationals were always January. It was a winter tradition for me and my family to go to monster trucks at the Springfield Civic Center. I got to go last year. Saw Barefoot, Carolina Crusher, and a bunch of the old classics there. Virginia Giant might look good in that spot. Boy, I didn't think this would be so hard to pick. Wild Hair could look cool. Old School Wolverine, one of the Mad Dogs would look cool. Let's try... Virginia Giant's not as vibrant and bright as I'd like. It's kind of my heart went to Virginia Giant. Let's see if we put Samson in there, how that's going to look. I think Samson 87 might be the one. Let's go ahead and replace current and just see what kind of visual we get. Ooh, that does look cool. Yeah, let's see. Let's try giving a little... I don't know, then we lose a little of the monster truckness of it. I think somewhere like there. Maybe like that? That might be the view? Maybe a little higher? It's hard to say, you know? You never know what's gonna look really... Actually, I think I gotta come around this other side here. It's gonna look brighter on this side. Yeah, because of where the sun is here. Let's pull forward just... Alright, I can't. Well, we're gonna call that pretty... You know what? We're not gonna call it pretty good. We got time. I got time. I'm in no rush. Let's go ahead and we're gonna pick a truck that I can move. It's gonna be my truck. My truck works. And I'm gonna pull right up to the edge of that log there. I think that's gonna give us better visibility. That's what we need. Alright, now we can replace it with a different one. And let's, you know, maybe we don't go with the old school. Maybe we go with like something in between. Maybe we can put Gravedigger's a little dark. I want something bright, you know. We could go with Boogie Van, maybe. We could go with a classic Bigfoot. A Carolina Crusher. Let's take a look at the Bigfoot trucks and see what we have to choose from. Put the Hogan truck there. I think maybe Wildfoot would be a good choice. Wildfoot or Snakebite maybe? Maybe Snakebite. Snakebite feels unique. Snakebite's not in any current games, so I think that makes him stand out a little. Honestly, this view here might be the one. I don't think we need to zoom out really. I think this looks pretty good. Yeah, that's going to be the one. While that's loading, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to have a place to drop this thumbnail here. Then we're going to hop back in. We're going to cruise around. Uh-oh. He's falling off. He's falling off the mountain. Come, pull forward just a little. Just a little. That's good. Oh, we got a bot. Thanks, bot. Really not helpful in any way. Alright, and let's hop back over and get the view we want here. I want to come back out a bit. So like here. And then I want to get nice and low. Yeah, maybe we get over a little and back out a little. Yeah, I think that might, maybe like about there. Yeah, that's the view. That's looking nice. Right? Snakebite in the snow looks awesome. I actually saw something real similar to this the other day. It turned out to be some AI slop someone made, but it looked really realistic. There we go. Let's go ahead and snag our image here. There we go. Go drop that for the thumbnail later. There we go. And while I'm at it, because this is the world we live in, I'm gonna tweet it. What do you think, Cody? I gotta tweet that out, right? That's a beautiful image. So I wanna share it with people. I want them to see. We're gonna get a little cropping going. There we go. Yeah. All right, there we go. All right, let's hop back into this game. That's been an awful lot of sitting around, goofing off. Let's go ahead and take one of these routes down the mountain here. Just gonna let it cruise. Just, you know, I'm in no rush. Just enjoying myself out in the beautiful winter weather. Now I see a town there. We gotta get to town. We haven't seen civilization yet in this level. We've just been in the woods and on kind of empty roads. I do like this little like fire road, like that. This feels like the places that we go hiking out here, where there's always some fire road that kind of leads you to like the lookout tower, or the power area. Hey, Mr. Man, what's up? Lurk, you've been lurking? You've been hanging out lurking on the stream here? Hey, I've been lurking through the snow and the woods here with snake bites, so I get it. I've been lurking. I want to get into town there. Oh, we found it. We're crossing the little. This looks exactly like the bridge into Turner's Falls up here. Montague for some of you. Montague, the town where we have RPM Fest every year with Pro Wrestling Grind. Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I've really been enjoying, you know, I always like the visual of having a vehicle that doesn't belong somewhere, be somewhere. And like, this really does look like the little towns out here. Like, this looks like Montague, Mass. Like, all the way down to the size and shape of the building, the stains on the siding. Some of the details that the people who made this level have gone to is pretty crazy. Like, let's look at the texture on this snow for a second. Like, there's footprints over on my left here. You guys see that, right? There's footprints under that text. And on the other side, you can see where they've, like, kind of shoveled but gave up. Like, that's a lot of detail that they've taken in. And brake check. Oh no, right into the cafe. And my tonneau cover is broken and stuck underneath me there. One of the cantilever shocks is busted. All from that little little impact. It's not a terribly durable time for monster trucks. I do recall they were broken a lot in this era. Zing it around and see how long before we end up on our roof. I'm just going to keep it going until something gives. This does make me uneasy, though. Oh, nicked the curb. Oh, it's a bike shop. Look at that. I hadn't really looked at what was around here. All right, let's find us another vehicle. Let's explore the vehicle options. I think the CRD tends to be where the most vehicles are. So let's take a look through here. Since a lot of my old school trucks are currently malfunctioning, so I can't really use them as much. If anyone in the chat has a favorite monster truck they'd like to see me break out and take for a cruise around a winter wonderland here, go ahead and let me know. This is just a cozy, relaxing monster truck stream. I got no goal. I'm in no rush. I'm just here to enjoy myself. Maybe we'll break out Excalibur. I do like Excalibur. That was one that came. You know what? We will. We'll break out Excalibur. That was a truck that came around the Springfield Civic Center a lot when I was a kid. Excalibur and Taurus would usually be the big names that were there. Those were the notable TV trucks that would come to town. And then we would have some smaller trucks, you know, ones smaller name trucks, not smaller trucks. Ooh, nick that curb. Gotta watch it. Watch it, pal. Ooh, wow. Wow, that didn't go well. Holy cow, look at that. Alright, well, you know, you gotta be careful driving in the snow, kid. Like, I tend to have a pretty good success rate with it, but that's because I've been, well, it gives away a little bit more of my age than I'd like to talk about today, but I've been driving in the snow for 20-something years. So I'm pretty okay at it. What is this? Are these electric charge ports? Wow, they are. Progressive little New England town. We got a little spot for charging station. I should have the Odyssey Bigfoot, the electric Bigfoot out here. Oh, a couple cars parked under some protection here. You're gonna crush them, right? We're gonna take some time because I might want to grab an image of this as well. I kind of like this. This is cool. All right. We can save this. Let's see what the angles look like on this. Wow. That's very New England winter, huh? We're definitely snagging a picture of this, too. Ah, that looks great. Yep, that's going out on Twitter. Want to crop it right, you know. Post that. All right, and we're back. All right, let's go ahead and find our way back out of here. It's funny that I came in tonight and decided to play a little Monster Trucks on the computer here because I spent the day working on our vehicles. You know, I could have been relaxing, but I decided I wanted to get the oil changes done on our car and my truck. So I was out in the driveway all day. It was, you know, maybe 30 minutes to do both. That's oil. For those who've never done it, an oil change is super easy. It takes like no time. You need one single wrench to do it. Other than that, I have a couple funnels I bought at the dollar store and a metal tin from the dollar store as an oil tray. And it's so easy. It's so easy and it's so fast. And the oil costs half of what you pay, maybe less than that, maybe a third of what you pay a garage to do an oil change. Oil filters are cheap and easy to put on, require no tools. You can do it by hand. You know, it's a real Ron Swanson moment where he's, you know, people who pay for things are idiots. I just, if you take the time to learn to do it, there's YouTube tutorials if you're really unsure. It's a very easy process. You don't even have to put the car or the truck up on a jack. Our little, both of our cars are very little. Little VW Rabbit pickup, real low, and I'm big, and I can still get under it just fine to do it. And our little Toyota is itty bitty. I can get under it just fine. So, you know, if you're particularly able-bodied and you have the space, I do recommend doing your own oil changes. I think it's a real easy way to make sure that you have a firm grasp of how your vehicle is doing. And it's just so easy and inexpensive, and it takes like no time. It took me maybe a half hour to do both vehicles. I did 2 oil changes. Gliding around in the snow is pretty fun. Really what I'm doing is I'm driving around looking for something to crush, but like none of these houses have cars in the driveway. You know? I do kind of want to like go park the truck somewhere in one of these yards. Oh, look at that. There's like they're like set up for a barbecue in this yard. Oh, they don't need my monster truck to barbecue. I do want to find like other funny places to park the truck that would be like a funny site. This is like town common kind of area. Oh, there's a gas station. A snowy gas station could be fun. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna back out here. Like that's a funny view. This is pretty funny. I think maybe pull forward just a little bit more, just get them out in the sun. But I think what I want to do is have a couple of monster trucks here, and we'll grab a picture. It's really become kind of half the fun of playing monster trucks in Beam now. Is I'm like, oh, what's a funny picture? Like, let's get some monster trucks out here. I think maybe Gravedigger, maybe Samson. Let's see which Samson trucks do we have to choose from. Because there's a bunch of trucks that run on Samson chassis, and that's kind of what we're looking at here. The Skeletors, which are basically the old Dungeon of Doom truck. Oh, Recreation is a perfect fit for this. Let's spawn him as new. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good weekend here. Nice relaxing weekend. The weather's not too terrible. You know, we're kind of in that in between phase right before the holidays, where nothing major's really going on. I mentioned it earlier. I'm going to be streaming for the next few days in a row, every night at 8 o'clock. Tonight we're doing BeamNG. Tomorrow night we're going to play some WCW NWO night, Revenge on the N64. Then Monday night we're going to do a wrestling watch-along. We're going to watch my favorite matches of mine from 2025 and see what I got up to this year. Wow, it just put me in the next bay. Alright. Alright, let's see. I think maybe what I want to do is pull into this one. Yeah, no, you know what? I wanna I always see RVs parked like kind of along the curbs at these. Like they're not actually up at a pump to get gas, they're just kind of like parked while someone runs in real quick because they're on a road trip or something. How is that? We can straighten that out a little bit. There we go. Well, let's see what do we have for views here. Oh, right in the tree there. We've got to come up a little. Yeah, I think over here somewhere is going to be the view. And if that's the case, I actually want to bring this guy around. We're going to park him a little bit different. We're going to pull him up to this this rail here, I think is the move. We're going to bring him. I think that's going to be the view. There's gonna be a nice view here. Yeah, here we go. This is where the sun kind of is. Yeah, we'll get something from over here, but I think, should we throw another truck in there? Or is the 2 good enough? Maybe the 2's good enough. I don't know. I'm getting greedy now. No to lean. Alright, I think that's the view. Now let's call that's the shot, I think, right there. Come over and drop that onto Twitter as well. All right, and let's do some cruising now. I'm just gonna leave Excalibur there. We don't need him. Let's head up the hill. See what's up this way. Oh no! Wow, that was brutal. Didn't mean to do that. I guess the big problem with this guy is it's hard to kind of see what you're doing and where you're going, huh? That camper really blocks the view. Farm road? What's over here? Well, we'll be able to see a little bit better in a second because that whole trailer back is falling off now. this here? Oh yeah, that took care of the trailer. What is this, a frozen lake down here? Yeah, on this ice, I have like no control. Amazing. Thanks everybody for coming and hanging out here on a very casual Saturday night. Let's find the angle we want to go. I want to hit this hill. I want to see if we can get back up. But I'm going to have to try to gain some speed here. We're a little crooked. All right. Oh, no, this isn't the line we wanted. Oh God, there's trees. Oh, there's rocks. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, we're broken. We're in trouble. All right, I'm definitely switching to a different truck. I need one where we can see a little easier. The camper truck is cool, but real hard to see what we're doing. Let's go into the let's go with the CRCs. Let's take one of the little bitty Avenger trucks, one of these slick little guys here. I like that the bodies on them are very small, so they're easy to see. We can really get a good view of what we're doing. This background music I'm playing Slayer. Claims to be safe for copyright. We'll see when I go to upload it to YouTube. We'll see what kind of trouble I get into. Now I'm just going to try the slow, like, climber approach here of just trying to take it nice and slow and find the best line to get through. It's getting real steep here. Uh-oh, we're slipping. Uh-oh, trees. Oh boy, we're in trouble. Alright, let's pick a different route back up. Oh yeah, maybe over here. Maybe there's a path over this way by all these down logs. This looks almost like a bit of a road here. Yeah, I might be able to find something up here. Pretty rocky here, but that doesn't mean it's... Oh, we found a road. We did it. There we go. We're on a very narrow road that hopefully will take us somewhere. Oh. Right. Yeah, this road's like giving out, huh? Ooh, I don't even know if I can fit through some of this. Like these trees here are pretty narrow. I gotta use that rear steering where appropriate. Boy. Now I said I was done taking pictures, but this is quite the little predicament that I'm in here. Yeah, I think this is photo worthy. do hope folks will join me again tomorrow, where I'll be streaming some WCW NWO Revenge. It's been fun. We've been working through unlocking everything, winning all the championships. I believe so far we won the Cruiserweight Championship. I think we did the World Championship. I could be wrong. Maybe we didn't. I think that's how you get Piper. Maybe that's what we'll do on the next stream. We did the Tag Team Championship, and I think it was the United States Championship that we did. So we'll probably fire that up tomorrow. We'll do a little battle royal to kick things off. I would like to do that to kind of get my brain back into the game. You know, get myself feeling the controls and everything. Boy, this road is rough, huh? Well, yeah, we'll do. Oh, no! Don't do that. Come on, back up. There we go. Nice and easy. Gotta go rock crawler mode now, where we keep it in the low gear. Really use that four-wheel steering. This path is a bit of a mess, but I think we might be through the worst of it now. I can see a real road to our left there. That's a good sign that we're getting back near civilization. I only just noticed it's actually snowing here. Like, you can see snow falling off the trees and stuff. Wow. It really does look nice. This is a cozy stream. Where does this little nothing road take us? Uh-oh. Come on. Save it. There we go. Oh no. There we go. Having that rear steer working independently does mean that I can crab walk when needed. Boy, it's complicated. I think we're back to the main road. We did it. Oh, that was stressful. Didn't know if we'd ever get out of there. Now this thing actually handles pretty good. Oh, right up until I shredded it just there. Holy cow. Now I'm scared to take any of the side roads. I don't know where they'll take me, if they'll ever bring me back. We're back to a bridge. Ooh. Now this does look very New England. Holy cow. Oh, is that a covered bridge? Let's go. Get me over there. Oh, am I not gonna fit? Oh, we gotta get a smaller monster truck. That's okay, we got smaller trucks. Let's try the Perry truck. It's got a pretty thin wheelbase. Very narrow. See if we can get in there for that photo op. Oh, it's gonna be close. Yeah, I think it's not gonna fit. All right, well, on to a mega truck, I guess. That's okay. I don't mind taking a mega truck in there. Let's go to our CRD, and let's find a mega truck that looks gnarly but narrow. Gnarly but narrow. That's the order of the day. I think Bog Hog is in here. Right? Might be way down the bottom or something. Where is Bog Hog? That one's got the look. Hey, Rye! Holy cow, I looked away from the chat for a minute. Yeah, get the hauler wheels out. Cody. Oh, Rye, you and Nickabeans are down. It's Nickabeans' birthday today, right? Am I imagining that that's today? Nickabeans, it turns out, shares a birthday with Rocco Bodie of Mega 64. So, if I don't know if Nickabeans is within earshot of you watching the stream, but happy birthday, Nickabeans. Alright, where is this thing? We're gonna find it. We're gonna make this happen. We're gonna do it. Now, you know what? Why don't I just search? There we go. Bog Hog. That's what we're looking for. She heard it. Good. I'm glad. There we go. Now this must fit, right? It's going to be like just barely, but it is going to fit. Oh yeah. Gotta get a... Whoa, look at that. Oh, it has headlights on. That's nice. All right, let's see what kind of views we can get here. Oh, we can't back out further because we're stuck inside the thing. Let's try from like here. I guess that's going to be the picture. That's going to... Hey, there's Nickabeans. I'm in the reindeer outfit. You know, this wasn't going to be a one and done. It needed a thorough washing after the match, though, because I was so sweaty. Myself and Heath Slater, we were, we're in this match. Heath is wearing my Santa suit, and I'm in this reindeer suit, and every time Heath got tagged out, he would lean on the turnbuckle next to me, look at me, and go, "I am boiling, baby." It was great, and eventually, after enough times, he came out of the ring at one point and looked at me, and I just looked at him and said, "Boiling?" And he goes, "Hey," because I beat him to his punchline. But yeah, we were absolutely on fire in this and in a Santa suit. It was really hot, which, I mean, I'll take a venue being too hot in a silly costume over when venues are really cold. Like, that's rough. Look at these birch trees. Man, I was like, what's a fun, cozy holiday stream to do? And man, if I didn't succeed. All right, I guess let's see if we can go in the river. It might be too deep. Well, you know what? Maybe the move is to try to gun it across the river. Like, get a bunch of speed and see if we can get across rather than just drowning outright. All right, here we go. We might make it. Yeah! We did it. We forded the river. It's like we're playing Oregon Trail. I'm so full of pizza. I was very full of pizza last night. Last night was pizza day for Perry. I make homemade. Anytime I'm not wrestling on a Friday, I make homemade pizza. Friday has to be pizza day. The Aquabat said so. Friday's pizza day, the best day of the week. All right, here we go. Oh, right into a tree. All right, that's not going to help. Oh boy, I'm all busted up, broken bones and nasty cuts. All right. Uh-oh. Engine hydrolocked. All right. Had to reset it there, but we got there. We got in. Yeah, that covered bridge is quite a sight with this thing next to it. Like I don't know a better way to use the covered bridge. Like other than to try to be in it. So maybe if I park a truck over here next to it. I've been basically just using this as an excuse to get funny pictures to post with very little context on Twitter. I'm kind of thinking let's try dropping Gravedigger in right here. Okay, we don't have to filter anymore. Now we can see all the Gravediggers. Oh, there's way more. Oh, I see. In CRD, there's 29 Gravediggers. In the old school Gravedigger, there's 3. And in PEI, there's 4. Wow. Holy moly. I guess let's, not needed that piece, Scott Douglas. Oh, man, Monster Jam Urban Assault. Oh, yeah, that takes me back. That's a game that I just barely played the littlest bit of. Let's go with an old school Gravedigger. Or we could. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take a picture of the Nitro truck. I'm gonna use that for the thumbnail tomorrow, playing WCW NWO Revenge. Yeah, for those just joining us, I know Ryan Nickabeans just hopped in. I am going to be live every night until Christmas Eve. So tonight, tomorrow night, Monday, and Tuesday. And in a special event that I'm referring to as Perry Streammas. There we go. And tonight we're doing BeamNG Monster Trucks. Tomorrow night it's WCW NWO Revenge. Monday we're doing a wrestling watch-along. It's going to be my favorite matches I've had this year. And Tuesday we're doing some toy making down in the workshop. I got a lot of stuff I've been working on off camera this week that I finally got printed out and ready to go, cleaned up, and all set for paint. So we're going to be painting some custom monster truck parts and finally finishing some of these projects I've been working on stream for a while. So pretty stoked about that. But yeah, Perry Streammas. And who knows? We may end up with... last year I did a surprise live stream Christmas night where I was in Tinkercad designing some extra stuff for some presents I got. Might end up doing something like that again. We'll have to wait and see. But so excited. I know a bunch of you will be there to join me. I know Rye just said she'll try to be there. I know Nickabeans will try to be there. Cody will probably pop in. It's very likely that we'll see Hey Mr. Man. We might see Soda Pop. We might see Bobby Gilbert, Herobotic, all the crew. We'll have all the favorites popping in, I'm sure. All right, let's snag this picture and then we'll go cruise around as Gravedigger a bit, or as the Nitro monster truck. Ridiculous. All right. Wow, there it is. That's the shot. How do I turn off the engine to stop the exhaust from coming up? I think it'll look cleaner without that. Yeah, maybe that's the view? No, that seems like the view. Yeah, I think that's the shot right there, with the covered bridge in the background and everything. That's the view. Oh, good. The engine shut off on its own. Snap that picture while I've got the chance. I like that being in there, but I don't like the rest of it. Ah, it's fine. Well, I'll crop it out later. There we go. And I'm going to throw that on Twitter now, but... As you look at this image floating on the screen before you, I'd ask maybe you just picture a nice acoustic jingle bell filled version of the WCW Nitro theme. That but it's just jingle bells and soft piano. Oh, I wonder if the Nitro truck can make it across the river. Let's back way up here. All right. Whoa, 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 a little bit much. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. See if Nitro can ford the frozen river. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. All right. Well, it can't make it across there. Lesson learned. Boy, this thing does not corner very well for having four-wheel steering. I think it probably has locked differentials, which is hurting it. That's something I really like about the old-school monster trucks in this game. The differentials are not locked, so you can take a real tight turn. You also have a shorter and thinner wheelbase, which probably helps. Yeah, I hope everyone tuning in has good plans coming up for the holidays, even if it's just a quiet night at home. Hey, even if it's going into work, if maybe you like what you do for work. I haven't, I've been enjoying myself doing some 3D design and taking some time to hang around family. I took the week off from streaming until I just decided like an hour ago I was going to do this. Or maybe a little more than an hour because I've been going for an hour here. But I literally was like, you know what? I'm gonna stream tonight and the next few nights. I've decided I'm taking the plunge. I know Rye saw it. She was telling me about her morning workout experiences on Twitter. But I think I'm about to become a morning workout person. I've never been the type to wake up early for a workout. I've never particularly been a morning person, but my current schedule in life is kind of dictating that I have to get up early. Boy, I am really stuck here. All right, we are going to grab a different vehicle though. You know what? Let's go to another track. I actually have something that I kind of want to show everyone. This is where this is going to get really fun. So the folks over at Beam Motorsports, who make the retro monster trucks, designed a track that is the coolest thing. And I have to pull up a reference image for you. So, I've talked about it on stream before because it's something that I want to get, but they're very hard to find complete, and they're very expensive when you do find them. I really wish I could get my hands on the 90s Micro Machines playset. This beautiful playset with the little downhill track that you see here, it all folds up into a little carrying case. It is, I mean, look at that thing. That is stunning. It's beautiful. It's so fun. It's got the built-in play element of you put the two trucks here and with the pull of one button, boom, that thing drops, and they both go down the ramp, over the cars, and through the finish line. Like, this, I would have killed for this when I was a kid. And eventually I will have this, even if it means 3D printing my own version of this. But the folks at Beam Motorsports, those crazy, crazy bastards, made a level in this game that is that play set. Let's go. You kidding me? I mean, come on. Alright, and I think we got to go with an old school truck. The only one that I'm certain actually works, because my download of the old trucks is a little bit broken at the moment. The only one I'm certain works is my truck, so that's what we're gonna use that, just so that we know it's gonna function. I'm so excited. I only looked at this a little bit the other day, and I'm so psyched. This is so cool. I can't wait. And this, to me, this fits with the holiday stream, right? Like, this is very like Christmas morning. Like, what's, you know, I got the play set. Oh man, you know. And for me, that's kind of what this feels like. It's like I got the play set in the game. So very excited. See, Rye says, I'm 100% not a morning person, but if I force myself out of bed and just do the work, I almost always felt better for it. Mid-afternoon crashes some days. Yeah, that is a concern. It's on my radar of possible problems that I'll run into. But I'm kind of thinking lately I've been getting up around 7:15. If I push that to 6, that gives me enough time in the mornings to get a workout in before my day really starts. I got to be on the road every day. Right around 8:15 or so. All right, let's get a look at this track. I mean, you guys, come on. It's the playset. Look at that. And look, you can see the rest of the room. You can see outside to the neighbors. Front door's open. I mean, how great is that? Look at that. Look at that. The kitchen in the... What a goofy and awesome... Like, this is so cool. A part of me wants to just fill it up with trucks and snap a picture, but I think for now we're just gonna do our best to kind of just enjoy it a little. Let's, you know what? I'm gonna do it the way it should be. 'Cause the way I think it should be is exactly how you'd play with it. I'm just going to tap the gas, and then I'm going to let this thing roll across the way the toy would. Ready? You know, I'm not even going to tap the gas. I'm going to tap it in reverse up to this ramp, and then just let gravity do the work. All right, here it goes. Oh, it doesn't roll very freely. All right, let's take it back up. And this time I'm going to hit the gas for us. Here we go. Folks, it is now 1992 again. So great. All right, let's get a first-person view. All right, we'll bounce it back. All right, somebody in the chat, somebody who's here, if you can, if you would be so kind, I'm going to give it a second. Somebody clip this, because to me, this is the epitome of what our channel is here. This is what it's all about, is reliving goofy childhood monster truck toys. And this is it. Alright, here we go. It's actually a really good run. The perfect level for this. I mean, look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, let's see if we can fast travel back up there. we'll stay in lane 1. Quick travel. I'm gonna get a different view this time. This may end up being like a YouTube short or something. Let's see, what's the best view here? Yeah, here this will be the YouTube short. I'm gonna get the view here, and then we'll pull it around, and I'll let it go. Here we go. I want a slower pan than that. Up a little. That's going to be a good little YouTube short, just nice and short, and I'm gonna stick some dumb talking over it, where oh, you guys remember this cool thing? You know, whatever dumb thing will get people to watch it. Oh, no. All right, we'll start back up here. Here we go. The cars are actually like real cars. They take damage. I didn't know if they were toy parts or something. All right, let's see what's at the end of the table. There is like an entire like house here. Wow. Look around a little. There's nothing else on this random giant table in the middle of the kitchen. What is this giant table that's so tall? Like what are the kids playing on? Anyway. We'll have to go off the edge in a minute and see what's over there. Take it up and off the end here. Ooh. Ooh. Well, that's not good. Ah, folded the whole thing in on itself. It really does look like a broken toy now. Yeah, that Micro Machines playset. If anyone's looking for what I want for Christmas, you find me a complete or nearly complete one of those, I'll be a happy guy. That said, I also, I don't think I've made an alert for it, but you can find me at Perry Von Vicious on Venmo. If anyone wants to gift old Pear Bear some cash to try to get some new games for streams in 2026, I'm always open to that. I'm nothing if not welcoming of money. Wow, look, you can see the whole neighborhood over there. All right, let's see what happens if I go off the edge. Uh-oh. I don't think it actually has it down there. Oh. Okay, well, we've landed on like a secondary... Where are we? Oh my gosh, I can see the table up there. What? How many levels of the ground do we fall down on? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Now we're on like invisible ground? What is this? What? Does anyone else feel like they're having an existential crisis looking at this? Where are we? Whoa. Super weird. I don't like it. Alright, we're gonna fast travel back onto the map. Bobby Gilbert. Bobby, my friend, you are here. If you're just rolling in, you are here at an optimal time. Because boy, we are checking out the Micro Machines playset level for BeamNG. based on the actual. Ooh, terrible image. All right, hang on, we can do better than that. There it is. That's the picture we want. Based on the original. Boom, there she is. The original Micro Machines playset. And here we are. It's real. It exists. I mean, get a look at the beauty of this. All right, let's since Bobby rolled in, we're gonna swap out vehicles here. CRD. Yeah, are you going crazy? You might be. I know. Never on a Saturday. Well, you know, I took the week off, spent some time with family, and now we're doing Perry Streammas. It's like Merry Christmas, but it's Perry Streammas. I'm streaming today, tomorrow, Monday, and Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern every night. Tonight we're doing, obviously, some BeamNG monster trucks. And tomorrow night, we'll be doing WCW NWO Revenge. Monday night, we're doing a wrestling watch-along. We're going to watch my best matches of 2025, see what I got up to this year. And then Tuesday, we're going to do a workshop stream because I've got some projects ready to roll, some new trucks ready to paint up and assemble. Look at old Alan Pezo's Predator here, ready to take a tumble down the track. Bobby, you're going to need to clip this for me, bud. Look at that. Come on. Just like the... and a power wheelie out of it? You kidding me? Perfect. Come on, the play set. I mean, it doesn't really get much cooler than this. Let's do it again. Hell yeah, Bobby. Thank you, my friend. How are you doing, Bobby? You having a good pre-holiday weekend here? I hope everyone's having a good weekend, relaxing a bit, enjoying themselves. I know Ryan Nickabeans are off in NYC celebrating Nickabeans' birthday today. Nickabeans turning a ripe old 29 today, everybody. Nickabeans, give it up. Doesn't look a day over 28. And she's I read that in Gonzo's voice from the Muppet Christmas Carol. You're too kind. Mr. Dickens, Charlie, are you hurt? Didn't even break his concentration. Wait, still can't get over what happened Thursday. Wait, hang on, I'm thinking. What happened on Thursday? It's been a week of a lot of things happening, Bobby. I'm assuming it was something in wrestling. Was it the accidental title switch? I got a lot to say about that I won't say because I'm a professional and a very nice person. But I think everyone's blaming the wrong person for it. I'll say that. But also, you know what? Stuff happens. Why is everyone so worked up? Oh, that was Tuesday. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, that's how little I watched the product. I feel bad. I feel like I really should watch more, but like, I don't really have access to most of it, and I definitely don't have the time. Oh, no, I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible. I think I saw you post about that, Bobby. Now that I think about it, I think I saw something about that. That's Bobby Gilbert and Alan Nadeau are my my typical news sources on the internet for NASCAR related information. All right, let's actually we're gonna find a different bit of terrain here. I do have some others that are new here that I downloaded. Yeah, I downloaded another snowy one. There's kind of nothing there. Like I took a look at it and it was just there's nothing to it. We got the Micro Machines table. What is the other one that I downloaded? It might be Langley was new. No, but Langley's pretty dark. I wonder if I can... I'm pretty sure there's a way to change that. Plane crash? No way. Wow. That's crazy. Oh man, I'm really sorry to hear that. That is really terrible. I do realize that every time I take a sip from my green Nalgene bottle, it looks very silly with my green screen background. Let me ask you guys, because you're all watching, can you all actually tell that there's animated snow behind me? Is that something that you can actually see? Or is that just eating up my computer's processing power for no reason? Alright, we're back in the Vicious truck. We're here at Langley Speedway. This was the first level for the Beam Monsters, Beam Motorsports Cruise races this year. I competed in. I'll probably be competing a little bit more. They have some stuff coming just after the holidays. There we go. Hold up to the starting line. You know, Bobby, I'm glad you're looking on the bright side. Let's see. Yeah, here's the cool. That's the top down. That's the chase. Ah, there's the external. Here we go. This is where it's gonna change camera angles for me a bunch. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Oh jeez, we're all over the place on this track. We're gonna have to line up and try that over again. Lined up, and then what I want to do, I'm going to give us a fun view on this. Let's get like a different angle. Here we go, something nice and out like that rather than right up on the truck. Alright, here we go. You can't gun it too much over that first hill if you want any control when it comes time to hit the cars. Uh-oh, we're out of control here. Oh, hey, both wheels on the front ramp, that's all that matters. Almost saved it from the rollover. Almost saved it. Jake got his jaw broken. Hopefully Pepsi filled brakes Larkin's next. Hey, I agree. They're bad people. Like genuinely bad people. You know? Take one more run over this course, then we'll go find a more exciting course because there's not really a lot here. We'll probably switch to a more modern truck so we can do some kind of crazy stuff. You know, we should take one of the modern trucks over this one time before we call it on this track. In fact, we'll do that now. I'm going to roll this thing on purpose. Let's just put it on its roof. How do we get there? Come on. Ah, no traction on the grass. I can't roll it. Alright, we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. We'll have to get a big run up at the cars and use the bouncing to our advantage. Let's go between these ones and hit the second one. Wow, it's still not enough. Oh, I can't roll this thing to save my life. All right. Hated the policies. Yeah, Japan was the thing where I first heard of them as well, and yeah, I felt the same way. I don't care for them. I don't think that they are good people. I don't think they deserve the platforms they have. And they've only gotten worse with time. Like, Japan isn't the worst thing that they've done. And that's crazy, because that was pretty gross. So, yeah, not great. Not great, those two. But here in Perryville, on the Cozy stream, Cozy Holiday stream, night 1 of Perry Streammas, they don't exist as far as I'm concerned. Alright, let's see, what's the fun... You know, I never get way down to the bottom of the list. Let's find a truck from somewhere way at the bottom here. I don't really break out the max B's very often. We're still only in, like, the R's. We got the Tide truck in case we need to do some laundry. UFO maybe. Could be time to break out. Oh, maybe we've played Wildfire on stream a few times. Even though that is a key and important truck in Perry history. The first monster truck that I ever stood next to was Wildfire. And Poppy says, all that matters is Samoa Joe. Hey, Samoa Joe is such a smart choice for a heel champion. Like, he is believable as a threat and as a badass. He is capable of having an amazing match every single time out. He's long overdue for a major company world title run like he's been given here. And they've surrounded him with some young wrestlers so that there's a lot of sway room for story. It's a great booking decision. You would be hard-pressed to get me to say anything negative about Samoa Joe. An all-time favorite. I mean, there are shows that I paid for tickets for when I was a fan, purely because Samoa Joe was on the show. So, you'd be very hard to get me to not enjoy a Samoa Joe championship run. All right, let's get Wild Hair out here. At this point, you don't say... I mean, he might not be a heel to you, but he definitely reads as a heel. Like, he read as more of a heel than MJF did in that promo this week. And, you know, definitely the stuff he was saying to Eddie Kingston, very heel. But that doesn't mean we can't enjoy him and even cheer for him. You know? Take it from a fellow old guy who's getting some top runs right now. It's real easy to like, cheer for, and enjoy someone who has worked very hard and is getting a little bit of recognition for it. I appreciate that there's some of that in my story this last year. WWE fumbled him. Well, I mean, they gave us some good Joe moments. I mean, for me, the two moments I remember most of his run there, I mean, other than his NXT stuff was incredible. Like, there's no debate. He was great in NXT. His main roster stuff, I thought he had a really fun, his one match with Brock, boy, that's a dream booking back in those days. I mean, now, you know, Brock is a complicated character, and by complicated, I mean reprehensible and inexcusable, but at the time, that wasn't the case, and man, what a booking. To put those two in the ring together, awesome. And then now, or later, when they had the first WrestleMania after the world shut down, where they had the late rain start and Samoa Joe was on commentary and he's standing there in a parka, that's my favorite WWE Samoa Joe memory. Samoa Joe with a 40-minute rain delay at WrestleMania and a parka with a microphone trying to help host the show. All right, here we go. Wild Hair. Uh-oh, only one wheel up and over. Oh no, we're Joey Chitwooding over these cars here. Alright, okay. That could have gone a lot worse. Let's do one where I'm actually seeing it so I can control it. Woo! Airing it out, baby. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're in trouble. Look out of the way, folks. Oh, right into the camper tent. Oh, jeez. Johnny Torres. yeah. Yeah. That Blitz show opened it up. I'm a furry now. This is my fursona. Rudy Von Vicious, guiding the sleigh tonight. It's my holiday streams. It's Perry Streammas. For those who may not have seen it, I'm gonna drag my my promo into screen again. Perry Streammas, everybody. I'm gonna be live the next 4 nights in a row. Tonight we're doing Beam monster trucks in a cozy winter stream. Got the holiday set behind me here. Tomorrow night, WCW NWO Revenge. We're going to be trying to beat the World Championship, unlocking Roddy Piper. Monday night, Wrestling Watch Along. We're going to watch my favorite Perry matches of 2025, round out how the year went for me. And Tuesday, toy making in the workshop, because I got a bunch of the projects we've been working on here on stream, fresh off the printer, cleaned up, ready for paint. And we're going to get to do some test assembly, and I'm really looking forward to it. So, happy to put those projects behind me and have the finished product to show everyone. I haven't decided who I'm doing the World Title Revenge run with. I really haven't. I haven't chosen. I'm open to suggestions. Yeah, my Maritimesian son, Rudy Von Vicious. Dang. I just unlocked him for the tag title run. He was a hidden character. Ming is a good choice, though, man. A world title run for Ming, can you even imagine? DDP is so much fun to play as. I did a whole battle royal as DDP, just so every time I hit the diamond cutter, I could feel the bang right at the camera. Man, that was fun. All right, here we go. Let's take another run with Wild Hair here. Actually try to like get a good run out of it. Oh, we got the front end up. Both tires on the ramp. That's all that really matters. All right. Scooch. All right, we're gonna hop to a different map though. It's time to go somewhere where there's a little bit more for us to play with. You know what? Let's mega ramp it. Mega ramp is just so much fun. I know it's dumb and it's silly, but man, it's just so much fun. I think maybe we keep Wild Hair? I don't know. Johnny Torres, what's your favorite monster truck? Guide me in my decision making. Everybody's got a favorite. And it's okay if it's a mainstream basic choice. That doesn't offend me. Ain't nothing wrong with a Gravedigger or a Bigfoot. Or in Bobby Gilbert's case, an Avenger. My favorite's always been Bigfoot, so I don't see the shame in that. Of the newer ones? Oh, Scooby-Doo or El Toro Loco? I don't know if Scooby's in here, but let's find out. Oh, Scooby-Doo is in here. Scooby-Doo it is. I don't think we've played a Scooby-Doo on the stream before. Alright. Here we go. We're mega ramping it. Jinkies. Jinky scoops. Like zoink scoops. I am going to be very excited to see if this generic acoustic holiday music I found is actually domain free like it says it is. It says it should be safe for all of my streams here. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got for views here? Let's zoom way out. Oh boy. Alright, I guess here we go. Yeah, there were some cool El Toro locos. Back when they would have multiple of them at World Finals, there were some really cool schemes. The yellow El Toro loco was particularly good. Okay, we can see the target. I don't know if we're going to get to it. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Oh geez. The engine's locked up. All I can do from here is steer. Oh, we got a shot. We got a shot. We might make it. Oh, it's looking good. Oh, we just missed the spikes. Come on. Bobby, if you want to clip that, I would not complain. Catching up on the stream here. Let's see. Bobby says, what's your top 5 wrestlers who were never world champion but should have been? Oh boy, that's a good question. The question of should have been is really complicated. Let's see. Johnny Torres says some of them are old enough that they exist in public domain, like the Wild New Winnie the Pooh and Steamboat Willie and Peter Pan horror movie. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking of when I was thinking of this music. Oh yeah, the black El Toro Loco was a good look, Cody Brooks. All right, let's snag a different truck to send off the ramp here. Boy, top 5 wrestlers who were never world champion but should have been. Boy, that is a hard question. Let's find some El Toro Locos. Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. We got 18 under the CRD look. So we got the yellow, there's the overcast black, we got the nitro that's black, we got the red, white, and blue. A few other black ones here. Kind of lump that in with wrestlers who don't get enough respect to begin with. Yeah, Crash Holly, super underrated. He was and it holds a special place in my heart because he was an All Pro Wrestling APW in California legend, a place where I held some championships. Johnny Torres and Bobby Gilbert in ad jail. Anyone who's watching wants to gift Johnny Torres or Bobby Gilbert a sub. I doubt that they would say no. All right, let's go with this version. I think this is the one. Maroon body that Lupe Souza ran in 08 was really cool. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. I need to be able to steer it, otherwise I would want that other view. Alright, here we go. Whoa, whoa! Nika Beans in the holiday spirit, gifting subs to Johnny Torres and Cody Brooks. Thank you, Nika Beans! Let's go. Nika Beans giving out the gifts on her birthday. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Nika Beans. Very kind of you to hook everybody up. And they're not the first you've gifted subs to. I appreciate it. Alright, here we go. Here we go. It never goes to Bobby Gilbert. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Okay, I think we might hit it this time. We're trying to hit those spikes. We got a good line on it. I don't know. I don't know. We might come up short. A little bit to the left, maybe? Well, so close. Oh, hey, we're not in the water, though. Look at that. Going for a distance record here. It was... Who was it that got him? It was Cody and Johnny. You're right, it never goes to Bobby Gilbert. Oh, Bobby, always just managing to avoid that gift sub. That's all right. That's all right, buddy. All right, let's try it. So this is the one that we always have good luck hitting the target. I know we got to be able to hit it from one of these other ones. Let's try like this one. Go to Mega Ramp 4. And we'll quick travel. Hey, it's the Nickabean's birthday stream. All right, let's swap another. You know, it's Nickabean's birthday. Nickabeans, you have a favorite monster truck you've either seen on the stream or not seen on the stream? Is there one that I swipe by too quickly too often that you wish you saw more of? Oh right, we're back. We were talking top 5 that never got the recognition they deserve. Bobby Gilbert, it's Piper, Jake the Snake, Rikishi, Andre, and Junkyard Dog. I mean, those are great picks. Those are all fantastic. Yeah, Fatu greater than Rikishi. Yeah, it's true. Man, Fatu era was something else. The wild that was the head. Was that the head shrinkers was their gimmick name at the time? Dude could move. I mean, he could still move a fair bit as Rikishi. I mean, I certainly saw him first as Fatu and with Samu in the head shrinkers. Having some banger matches with the heavenly bodies, etc. Oh, the Sultan, that's right, he was the Sultan. Managed by Bob Backlund. What a time to be alive. Honorable mention for R-Truth. Man, well, R-Truth was the NWA World Champion, so technically, and that was when it was the TNA title, so he was world champion. Bean says, "Let's see that Girl Juice." Wait, is that did I go by a truck called Girl Juice? That can't be the name of a truck. Is it really? Hang on. Jacobine says, "Yep." All right. Well, let's see. I'm not seeing it here, but I'm gonna type in girl. Oh wait, I think I just saw it. E-girl juice. Oh, is this because it's like e-girls? Wow. What? This is awesome. It's so brightly colored. We're getting some really some great neon colors here. Oh yeah, new finish name for someone. Girl Juice. Wait, or is the finish name Let's See That Girl Juice? This is a lot going on here. Alright, hang on. Wow. Yeah, let's see it, indeed. Alright, let's see how we do here. Saturday Night PVV is on. Saturday Night PVV, the Saturday Night Perry stream so far has been really something else. And it's not shaping up to get any less strange. I'm dressed as a reindeer. Nickabeans is turning 30. There's a lot going on. Alright, I don't know if we're going to make it over that little mountain there. I don't think we are. I think we're going to smash right... Oh no! Oh no! Alright, that's right. It was 28. Listen, I'm exploding eager. Look, I'm exploding e-girl juice everywhere here, so... boy, there's a lot going on here. Now let's see, where is that target? There. Can I get to it without the ramps? I think I can see it up ahead, but I think it's in the water. I think I probably can't get to it. It's also surrounded by trees, which is very foreboding. It's in the water, which is also foreboding. Huh? How'd I do? Did we make it? Oh, no, not even close. Just drowning in girl juice. What am I doing with my life? Bobby Gilbert says, I'm clipping that. Thanks. Thanks, Bobby. That's a finish. Oh boy. Okay, hang on. Let's try a different jump here. See if we have better luck. Maybe this one? Whichever one that is. Yeah, let's try that one, see what happens. I mean, it probably won't work, but what the heck? Wow. Alright, well, here we go. Gotta go over this ledge real slow. There we go. Now we're just gonna let gravity do its thing. I don't think it doesn't even point us at the target. You know what? At the last second, I'm gonna cut the wheel, see what happens. Gyroscope, gyroscope. Just girl juice everywhere. Yeah, when I go down the ramp, it's... I actually don't think that's pretty good. Cody says we're going to start a Twitter thread of Perry quotes from this stream. It's been an interesting one, that's for sure. Oh, that's right. I saw you were a hog yesterday, Nickabeans. Oddly enough, the first one in a while that Johnny Torres wasn't at. At least I don't think you were at Johnny Torres, right? You were not at hog yesterday, I don't think. Usually when you're there, I see a lot of posts of the house stuff, and I didn't see that. Back in Feb. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's see. What's our best shot here? Oh, maybe that one over... Maybe that one? I think we always come up short off this one. But I think it's worth trying anyway. Alright, here we go. Let's, yeah, this one does send us toward it, but I don't think we've ever made it. Right up and over the edge there. Alright. Got a good line here. Not even close. Whoa. Wow. Pretty... There's some parts still just bouncing. Pretty gnarly. Wow, yeah, look at that one. Holy cow. Hey Perry, do you follow We Are Skynet on the Bird app? I do not. Let's, we're gonna swap vehicles, and we're gonna fast travel here. I don't think Cody has picked a truck yet. Cody, what's your monster truck of choice? Bearing in mind that most of my old school monster trucks are currently broken because I have a little bit of a breakdown and when I updated the file. So a lot of the old school ones are not currently functioning. But of the newer monster trucks, do you have a favorite? I guess, do you have an old school favorite that they might have a new version of? I think I have an idea. Maximum Destruction or Captain's Curse. Solid picks. You know what? And we're gonna do the right version of Max D. Because Max D was built on the Mintz/Willman chassis. That started that chassis starting life as a Taurus truck, which became a Monster Patrol, which became Hot Wheels, was also the NWO truck for a little while, High Roller, and then finally became a Max D. Oh, that's right, it was also the Ninja Turtles. Oh, I didn't realize the Ninja Turtles were in here. Yeah, we're gonna throw some Ninja Turtles down at some point. Let's see, let's go with maybe like, I think 2024 here is probably the look. Note to self, find the move of Perry's to call the Captain's Curse. Grinch voice, tell no one. I believe Johnny Torres is the Terminator. Scientists say that the first person who will live to be 200 years old was already born. I believe Johnny Torres is that person. He has Bumbleflex. This Parks and Rec deep cuts working for anybody? Like, I don't know what people tune in for on a cozy holiday stream. Thank you, Johnny Torres. The slow Turbo Man salute. Asha danza pranza vixen kama Cupid donna. It's a sick world we live in, full of sick people. How, can we just take a minute and appreciate how good Sinbad was in that movie? Sinbad, highly underrated. Jingle All the Way is so good. It doesn't make our annual must-watch list, but it's always like a close runner-up. Like, we have 3 movies every year that we have to watch. Wow, they improvised a lot of that dialogue. Oh, man, I love that. They seemed like they probably had a lot of fun working together. Did we try this one? I think we did, right? Maybe? Oh, let's try it again. Why not? We must have tried this one. Yeah, Phil Hartman, that's right. Yeah, every Christmas Eve I watch Santa's Sleigh. Oof. Non-alcoholic eggnog. There's some classic lines in that movie. Put the cookie down! It's my cookie! She's in the shower. Do you want me to go get her? Safe, nestled under our tree. Alright, here we go. Max D making a run for that mega ramp target. Alright. Hitting, uh-oh. Getting harder to control. Oh no, we're probably, Okay, we kept some good speed there. Oof. Well, I made it to the water. That's pretty good. Oh, will I actually make it into the water? Yeah. Pretty close. Pretty close. Try it again. Why not? Sinbad is the mentor. Ah, I got the bigger brain. Man, that movie's got everything. It's got it all. Got it all. Yeah, it doesn't make our must-watch list. Our must-watch list every year happens in the same order. It is December 22nd. So this Monday, when I'm done with the stream, we're going to watch Home Alone. December 23rd, we watch Home Alone 2. And Christmas Eve, the 24th, we watch Muppet Christmas Carol, because, after all, there's only one more sleep till Christmas. God, that movie's so good. Alright, here we go. If we can keep a straight line here, we might have an okay shot. Uh-oh, and we're not. Oh god, oh no, oh no! Well, maybe that helped. That got us a little more height. We were going a little bit slower, though. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay, alright. Maybe one of the tires will make it to the water? No, we are wrecked. Holy moly. Bobby says I avoid Home Alone 2. Well, you're missing out, pal. That is one of my all-time favorites. I like it better than the first one. And I don't think that that's that hot a take. Home Alone 2 is a fantastic movie. I know that there is a certain despicable person in it, but he's in it for all of about 7 seconds. And you know what? He also hosted a bunch of WrestleManias and crap, so like... I don't know. Oh, we got a nice straight shot this time. It's still not going to be enough. We were doing like 180 off the end of the ramp there. Alright, well, maybe one of the tires will make it. Go, you're our only hope. Oh, it went in the water anyway. The ones who don't like callbacks. Hey, I honestly, like... You know what? If you let 3 seconds of a fantastic movie ruin the whole movie for you, that's a choice you've made. And you probably shouldn't be watching wrestling, because almost a disgusting portion of wrestlers support that guy. So, just saying, like... Don't let something like that ruin something good. That's right. Bang bang. This is Foley's baby's boy. Took all those gnarly bumps and still has the strongest spine in wrestling. Let's go. Man, those tires are flying. Will one of them make it to the target? Oh my gosh, one did. To me, that counts. There's one tire up on the target there. Where'd it go? Where'd we go? Yeah, we got one over there. Arnold ruined Terminator for me. Hey, you watch it. Arnold is a saint. Arnold's a big hero to anyone who's ever picked up a dumbbell. Alright. We're gonna hop to a different map. We're gonna do a little just basic monster truck freestyling for a bit, I think, and then we'll call it a stream, because we're pushing up on the 2-hour mark, which is about what I like to hit, you know? So let's see here. Let's find a good cue the yay. Oh man. Alright, let's see. Let's go with think there was like an outdoor track that I had. Did I delete some tracks at some point? So beach. Yeah, let's go with the beach track. Why not? Yeah, Arnold's still great. I mean, he's not always right about everything, but no one is, except for Mick Foley. But Mick Foley was never Mr. Universe, so, you know, you gotta think about that sometimes. Name one contest Mick Foley ever managed to beat Lou Ferrigno in. Louis, it's a shame this competition's now, you know, you had maybe 2-3 more weeks, you could have been ready. You're not ready. It's too bad, Louis. I love the movie Pumpin' Iron. Arnold is such a shit. He's such a punk in that movie. Yes, and I appreciate that. You know, like, you don't have to be... It's not about sides, you know? Politics shouldn't be team sport. That's not what leadership looks like. You know? It should be about individual issues. Each piece, you know? You gotta take it piecemeal. Having a donkey or an elephant attached to your name shouldn't be a sign of right or wrong. You know, and similarly, you know, people have this thing about, like, you know, once someone's made a bad call, they're unforgivable, unredeemable. I don't believe in that either. I think people can learn and grow, and, you know, if they make amends and apologize, that's good. We're seeing people from certain sides go in different ways that way. You know, they're at the beginning of their journeys, but, you know, I like a good redemption story, so... We'll see where people end up, you know. People learn the errors of their ways, see things for what they are, you know, see the forest for the trees. And I like that. This holiday music with the Christmas stuff behind me, monster trucks on the beach, makes me think of Tim Minchin has a holiday song, a little Christmas song called "White Wine in the Sun." That's about how he and his family, because, you know, December's basically the summer in Australia, they would go to the beach and have a picnic on Christmas. And it's about him sort of imagining, you know, his little daughter at the time, who now is, you know, a whole human being in her own right, growing up and experiencing Christmases throughout the years. Great little jam. But I mean, everything Tim Minchin touches is pretty beautiful. Man, I haven't watched any of the Megans yet, but they're on my list. Like, those are... Once I start finding the time to sneak in my cardio appropriately again, those are going to be treadmill movies for sure. Absolutely on the list. Let's see, can we get a donut going on the beach, Sam? Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. There we go. Brought it back up. Didn't even damage the bobby too bad. And I know this is supposed to be like the North Carolina Monsters on the Beach thing, but there's a part of it that kind of feels a little bit like the Wildwood, New Jersey Monsters on the Beach. I want to do that next year. Like, I want to go down to Wildwood, New Jersey, do all the beach boardwalk, all the mid-century modern stuff. Check out, they have a whole... Googie Architecture Museum down there. I want to see all that, and then go to the Monster Trucks on the Beach event that they have every year. I almost went this year and then had a booking come up. Oh, is that the KFC, right, Bobby Gilbert? The Japanese have KFC for Christmas. If I'm remembering correctly, that's become the tradition over there. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing stopping you from doing that. You know, we've all got some free with Kentucky Fried Christmas. That's right. Colonel Claus and his secret spice blend. Wonder, is there somewhere in this track where we can get like a nose wheelie going? I haven't really seen a spot for it. We might have to back up into something to try it. There it is. Alright, let's Mike Vaughters this. Oof. Come on. Oh, almost saved it. Colonel Claus. It does sound like a Les Claypool project. Les Claypool, huge fan of the Residents. Even performed with them a few times. There's a Residents concert on Tubi where Les Claypool comes out for a song and plays with them. I was watching that in the gym the other night. Ooh, oh, up on, come on, save it. Yeah. Of course he is. And honestly, listening to some of the Residents, you can hear their influence on him. It's kind of crazy. There's a song called Constantinople by the Residents, not to be confused with Istanbul, not Constantinople by They Might Be Giants, two different songs. But the Residents have a song called Constantinople and a song called Hello Skinny. And both of them sound like they could have been written by Les Claypool, but they predated Les Claypool's Public Works by 20 years. We don't want to go in the water here because we get stuck out there. We'll switch one more truck. Do one last bit of freestyle here. Maybe can we run over the cars in the parking lot? Sometimes the parking lot cars aren't real cars. The Scooby-Doo model, they nailed. Let's see, can we run over the parked cars out here? No, we just kind of float through them. That's a shame. Hang on. Is anyone else seeing that inside the Scooby-Doo truck, they've got like a heads-up display in there? Huh. Probably watching Netflix or something. Focus up. Time to drive. Let's go. Yeah, the folks who do the mods for this are really, really on one. Like they've got some great stuff here, and the fact that they go to the trouble of having different generations of trucks on different chassis is really, really incredible. All right, let's we'll hop back into the CRCs, and let's grab Megalodon. We're at the beach. Feels like Megalodon's the right choice. Bobby's in ad jail again because the gift sub never goes to Bobby Gilbert. That's the rule. Welcome back, Bobby. So take me back to Constantinople. No, you can't go back to Constantinople. Been a long time gone. On a moving night. Man, talk about a band that's so formative to me. Like, I think maybe next to Weird Al, They Might Be Giants might have been one of the most formative bands to my understanding of music. And like, it's their, I mean, first of all, their catalog is just so deep. But the fact that like they have so many bangers, like there's ones that you've never heard of that if you heard it, it would blow your mind how good it is. Yeah, I imagine it would be pretty over. I mean, it gets over well here. We don't really have a reason to be linked to that. Yeah, Istanbul, Maine. I mean, even the line, even old New York was once New Amsterdam, probably gets over in New York, right? Who else has straight bangers? Bobby Gilbert. Answer me. How you parallel park, folks. Yep, Dropkick Murphys for sure. Oh, Baby Metal. You know, funny enough, I remember at the Less Than Jake concert I went to a couple months ago with Johnny Torres. They were advertising Baby Metal was playing next door at the Fenway amphitheater thing. I love how you can see like the windshield coming out of the front when it's braking. Like they really get the destruction right. I'd listen to that. Why not? And we're over. Oh no. Track techs are shutting me down at that point. It's weird. Why wasn't there a Booker T monster truck? Or maybe he should have been a mud bogger. You know, can you dig it, sucker? We're gonna take a few more jumps here, and then we're gonna call it a stream because it's getting late. Woo! Well, those hard landings where it hits the frame on the back, gotta be something else for the driver. So I think we're gonna do it. I think tomorrow we're gonna play WCW NWO Revenge, but I think we're gonna have to. Of course, Nicobeans, thank you for joining us on your birthday while you're out and traveling in New York City. You know, cool for you to tune in while you're on the road. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think tomorrow we're putting the belt on Meng. We'll open up the stream with a battle royal, probably as DDP. I love a battle royal as DDP. Hitting that diamond cutter over and over and shouting at the camera is super fun. I did it one time a few weeks back, and it was just the best. So I think we'll open up the stream with a DDP battle royal, and then we're gonna win the world title with Ming. A way over deserved title reign for him. We'll be live at 8 p.m. And who knows? If I really get my act together tomorrow, I've got some more stream improvements planned. I need to make some channel rewards. Nickabeans knows. Nickabeans was reminding me. And then I want to make some new alert animations. I got to make some more Nightbot commands that we can throw in. And I may have mods in the chat soon. I think Hero Botic is going to start modding for me so that he can call out some Nightbot commands. I was going to ask Johnny Torres to do it, but Johnny Torres just announced, for those who haven't seen, he just announced that he's going to start streaming again soon. So make sure you're following him with Go Live alerts set. You don't want to miss that. I know I'm excited Johnny Torres is going live again. He's got a schedule sorted out with a few different games. Started a whole new Twitch channel just for his live streaming. I've seen him on there interacting with some streamers and some game people. It's real and it is spectacular. Yeah, I may make Johnny Torres a mod on the channel here. Share with him my list of Nightbot commands so that he can help me out in the chat. Hey, you're not torturing any of us with figure fed stuff, man. We've all, look, we were all fans before we were part of the business. Some of us are still both. Hopefully all of us are both, those of us that are in the business. I was tweeting about that the other day, how something I really regret was this attitude that was sort of forced into us by our trainers of, hey kid, you're in the business now, you can't be marking out for stuff. And like this just horrible attitude of, oh, you can't be a fan if you're in the business. That's stupid. The whole point of getting in the business is to be around it more because we loved it. So when I look at like Nickabeans and Rye, who have both become parts of the crew of Pro Wrestling Grind and are very involved, I'm so glad that I know that they're both still fans. They still watch it and enjoy. You know, I think that that's key. Did I hear about Bailey? What about Bailey? I mean, I've seen, I think I've just seen what everyone else has seen. I know she had the Lodestar event for women's wrestlers. That seemed like a big hit. Had a bunch of friends who attended who seemed to like it. I know she basically stole, you know, was one of the night stealing shows the night of John Cena's last match. She's going to start Force? What's Force? I don't understand. Is that a typo or is that a thing I've never heard of? Oh, she's going to start fostering kids. Is she actually fostering kids? I know she works with the foster charity. But I didn't hear that she was fostering anyone. That would be awfully hard for her as a single person who is on the road all the time for wrestling. I think that would be very challenging. I know that she works with a fostering charity out of San Jose that she helps them raise money every year. I know she was at that event this weekend. But I did not hear that she was going to be fostering children. Yeah, I had not heard anything about that. It's possible that what you read may have misinterpreted the charity work she's already doing. Can't believe everything you read either. But yeah, I think as a single person who travels so many days a year for wrestling, I don't think any foster place would let her foster kids in that situation. Probably, you know, it's not easy to foster kids. It's a very complicated thing to sign on for. But I could be wrong. I'm fully unaware of the situation. Let me get back on the tires here. There we go. All right, last couple jumps, then we're finally gonna call it a stream. Let's see. Is there anybody that we can raid when we're done here? Yeah, we may raid the homie Knee Goblin Max, who's a super fan in this area. She's on streaming. She's one of the homies. She's a good brother, if you will. So we'll probably hop in there and raid her stream in a minute here. A couple more jumps, just get it out of my system, and then we'll call it. This has been a fun, cozy little stream. Uh-oh. If we end up in the water, we're done. Uh-oh. Take it back. I think that's it. All right. And with putting, you know what, I'm gonna, ooh, there we go. That's the perfect visual to end on there. In fact, I'm gonna get one more screen grab. One more screen grab because this is a little too perfect. Megalodon in the ocean with the boat. I think that's kind of the perfect image for this, kind of the perfect way to end the stream. I love that we ended it putting the fish in the water. Feels right. Alright guys, once again, happy birthday to Nicka Beans. Shout out Nicka Beans for throwing some gift subs around. Shout out to Johnny Torres and Cody and Bobby Gilbert and Rye and Nicka Beans. And hey, Mr. Man was here a bit earlier. We had a whole bunch of cool folks pop in and hang out. It was a great time. We are going to go and raid Max's channel and go hang out. So when you hop in there, go ahead and let loose with the emotes. Let them fly. Let them know we're there. Hop in the chat. Say hello. And I will see you all tomorrow night at 8 p.m. for WCW NWO Revenge. Until then, thank you all for hanging out. And I will see you tomorrow. All right, take it easy, everybody.